Hey everyone, this is Charlene of Lady in Waiting 222 coming to you again for our Monday mini devotional. So, I have a question for you as always. What's the evidence in your life that you believe? We say we have faith, right? We've always heard this saying, which is scripture, that faith without works is dead. What is the evidence that you really truly believe? What in your life is showing that you have this kind of faith? This kind of faith that James talks about in James chapter 2. So let's go there. I'm reading from the Passion Translation. We're going to be reading James chapter 2, verses 14 through 19. And I want to highlight two specific verses here that leapt out at me. Chapter 2, verses 14 through 19. My dear brothers and sisters, what good is it if someone claims to have faith but demonstrates no good works to prove it? How could this kind of faith save anyone? For example, if a brother or sister in the faith is poorly clothed and hungry, and you leave them saying, "Goodbye, I hope you stay warm and have plenty to eat," but you don't provide them with a coat or even a cup of soup, what good is your faith? So then faith that does not involve action is phony. Verse 18. But someone might object and say, one person has faith and the other person has works. Go ahead then and prove to me that you have faith without works, and I will show you faith by my works as proof that I believe. You can believe all you want, but that there is one true God. You can believe all that you want, that there is one true God. That's wonderful. But even the demons know this and tremble with fear before him. Yet they're unchanged. They remain demons. Now, verse 19, that really jumped out at me, and verse 14. So let me read those verses again. My dear brothers and sisters, what good is it if someone claims to have faith but demonstrates no good works to prove it? How could this kind of faith save anyone? Verse 19, you can believe all that you want, that there is one true God. That's wonderful. But even the demons know this and tremble with fear before him. Yet they're unchanged. They remain demons. So remember I mentioned to you earlier this kind of faith. What is the evidence in your life that you have this kind of faith? And we want to be clear and know that it's not by works that we are saved. It's by grace through faith in Jesus Christ, right? Our salvation, our faith is not based on works, right? So I want to be clear and say that. But a true indicator that you have this kind of faith that would lead others to Christ is by your works, by your actions. Verse 17 says that then the faith that you have, if it's not followed up by action, right, good works, it's phony. But the verse I really want to hone in on is verse 19. I was having a conversation with someone, and just in terms of how we live our life and if we really believe what we say, what we profess, this scripture, verse 19 jumped out at me because it's like, the difference between us and demons is that we change. Our faith with action, right? The faith with works is an indication that we have a faith that is not dead, that's not phony, right? That's what should be evident in our lives. Because we're no different than demons, because demons believe that there is one true God and they tremble in fear in that. But the difference is that they are unchanged. There's no works behind it, right? There's no action behind it. They remain demons because they remain unchanged. What in your life has changed as a result of your faith? What actions are you taking to indicate that you believe what you say? That what God says is what he says. Don't be unchanged. Make sure that your faith is followed up by actions. If you say you believe something, what step are you taking to show forth this faith? In what ways are you changing that indicates that you really do believe what you say? And so I hope that this is a challenging word for you and that you think about this week. What in my life indicates that I have this kind of faith that James is talking about? What is my indication? What in my life is showing evidence that I really truly do believe, right? And also ask yourself, in what areas have I changed as a result of my faith? Think about that this week. And I pray that you would just comment below, or even things that maybe God is revealing to you right now of ways that you have changed, that maybe other people have highlighted for you that you've changed, indicating that, yeah, she really does believe. Yeah, he really does believe. Because there's something in your life that matches what you have professed, what you have believed. Y'all be encouraged. Have a great week, and we will talk again soon.